Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to be playing a tabletop. It's me and Riley. Natalie, I'm playing Galissapod, Zoroark, and Riley is playing what?
I'm playing Broken Gardevoir.
Broken Gardevoir. So let's see how this goes. I think Riley told me this matchup's pretty, Zoroark has to run you off the board, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Zoroark Galissapod, you run the 4 Guzma. Galissapod is just probably the best early game attacker out there as far as stage 1s go. So you just gotta, like, pressure Guardy so hard that they can't just get that multiple Guardy boards. I think that's, if they get, like, 2 Guardies in Glade, that's when it's,
right,
like,
Glade's tough, too.
All right, give me heads.
All right,
I'll go first.
Sure.
And I think something we even saw at London was that Christopher Schmansky was able to like play to the deck out condition just by healing so much.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. All right.
Although with the start like this, you might just totally decimate me.
I've not got we got a pretty sketchy situation over here too. So let's say good luck.
Good luck. Ba-boom. All right, top deck of Legend. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
1 to 10. Sometimes you got to believe in the heart of the cards, and they'll believe you right back. All right, let's get a 1.
A 2. I bet this man will get multiple Ralts if I had to guess.
And a 3. We're playing a Oranguru in this build right now, so like rushing out Remoraid isn't as big of a deal, but I kind of like that, so you can just focus on getting your Ralts, like build them up, and kind of get Oranguru down whenever it's relevant for you.
Right. And what do you like better?
I don't know. I think they both have pros and cons. Like, I really like that Oranguru is a basic. You can get it down literally any turn you want. But Artillery lets you get like crazier combos going.
Artillery is really good when you get it set up.
And yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn. So.
All right, let's see. Big top deck for me too. No, not good. Alrighty. We're going to End Town.
Ah, shucks. I had Curlias out the butt.
my hand was 3 Zoroarks, a Galissapod, and a Max Potion.
Oh, that's a turn 2 Zoroark.
Yeah, that would have been a great hand if I would have had a Bridget on instead of an N.
Oh yeah, I love those hands with Zoroark versus so busted. If only you had Bridget. If you believe hard enough, you will draw the Bridget.
Oh, I guess
you have no idea how many times that's happened to me in turn.
I guess I just didn't believe hard enough.
No, you didn't believe hard enough. You don't like Galissapod Zoroark enough. You're good.
You're good. All right, let's see. I'm gonna Lele.
Okay. Unfortunate start here.
Right. I mean, I end into an okay hand, but let's see. Yeah, this is tough. I'm actually just gonna get. I think I'm gonna get a Cynthia.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back in.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right.
And grab ourselves a Zorua.
Seems important.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole deck strategy is kind of based around that guy.
Right. So this isn't like really what I wanted, but you know, hey, at least I got a Zorua and a Wimpod out without having to.
Right.
Without the Bridget.
Yeah, sometimes with these Zoroark decks, you'll like end turn 1 and that's that.
That's that. Yeah, that's the end of that. I'm gonna Wimp out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So I will draw. Oh, this is gonna get nasty fast. All right. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball.
Sure.
Discard Lele and a Vulpix. I don't know if I'm about putting all 3 of my Leles on board.
Are you sure?
Like that. Guardy. And some days I'll go a whole match without smelling a rare candy, but
yeah.
Today my nostrils are flared. so we're gonna rare candy.
All right.
To a Gardevoir and Secret Spring, evolve into Curlia and play an N.
All right.
Can't ask for much more than that.
No, it's pretty good.
Like another Curlia, or if I'm really big brain maneuver, would be a rare candy and a Glade.
Oh my gosh, that would be a game.
But we'll see.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, this is just a little bit of a medium brain maneuver.
Medium brain?
So,
average size brain.
I'm going to attach an energy drive.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Draw. I will play a Wimpod. Well, evolutionary beverage. Ooh, hold on.
Oh, yes.
The card.
Nice carbonated beverage.
Evolution soda. Guess we're gonna get a Zoroark.
Seems pretty good.
And
sick. All right, well, you got a Zoroark turn too, so.
Oh yeah, I mean we're
not the worst setup I've ever seen as an avid Zoroark player.
Right. I mean, you could have thought I had a Bridget, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it was sort of really awkward Bridget, but.
Yeah, Bridget where I got 2 Wimpods.
Seems fair.
Oh, that's not good.
But now you got a trade. Busted trade.
Okay. Guess we're gonna be doing it this game, it seems.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do 80.
Excellent. Oh, sweet. Red candy.
Oh, yikes.
I don't have much else to do with that. Let's see. You have 2 energy on you. Hit you for 80. I think I'm just gonna attach here.
Oh, I don't have that much going on.
My hand is like that double colorless, and the card I'm about to play, and that's it.
Right.
So max potion.
Oh, max potion, man.
Yeah, we'll use the Infinite Force for a knockout there. 2 prize cards off of Lele.
Oh, yikes.
And now Natalie's in a bit of a pickle. It's pretty much exactly what you don't want to happen.
Yeah, this is definitely not what I want to have happen. But I guess we just about to go to End Town. I went second and didn't get the Bridget.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story of Zoroark decks.
Yeah, that's why I won't touch them, man. I won't touch them.
I still love them for all their flaws. They're beautiful in their own way. But yeah, going second and whipping Bridget, it's like you might as well be going like third.
Third? Oh, we're gonna do some more damage that way.
Yeah, when Zoroark GX was first released, or first revealed even, I thought the card just could not be viable because Gardevoir existed.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the Zoroark would actually be trash.
Trade?
Oh, yeah.
See, does math even matter? I'm doing 80. I know yours is dark, 60. Yeah.
Right, so you want to do at least 80s, that way a first impression with Choice Band gets you there.
Right. That's how that's going.
Oh, flames. Nothing but flames out here. Alright, so yeah, Glisspod's out here. You could retreat into that.
I might just do that.
Because that Zoroark's definitely under threat. For sure.
Yeah, and all you need is just a Gallade and a DCE too, also, if you just really want to do that instead.
Yeah.
That would put me in a bad spot. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna bench him.
Yeah, Rengar's pretty good. Even in this matchup, you can like sneak in some Acerolas, some Enhanced Hammers.
First impression?
Alright. I'll just evolve another one of those guys.
A 1.
I've given up on
2.
the Gallade. A 3. I'll play Cynthia.
Sure.
Now, if I could draw a Max Potion and like Triple Fairy, DCE.
Oh my God.
Boost energy.
Yeah.
I know, we're not
Super
playing
boost.
Boost in this build right now. Maybe we should be, though. I mean, if we're going to set up like this, clearly we deserve it.
I feel like we deserve it. I feel like the argument that's typically had is that if you got 3 Guardies out,
You're
you're
probably
usually
winning.
winning.
Yeah, you're probably winning already.
That's definitely how it feels right now. You know, taking 2 prize cards, got 3 Guardies on the board.
If you have 3 Guardies out, it means that they're not getting knocked out.
Yeah, it's typically concerning for the average opponent if you got 3 Guardies out. Oh, very interesting set of cards. Okay. Most of them are unplayable. Let's Ultra Ball. This card. These two?
Okay.
Sure. And we'll just get the Rue.
There he is.
And see, it's in moments like these where I really wish I had access to Octillery.
Right.
Because this hand is just so weird, and like thinning it down to 3.
Some of those hands you really can't play down
What
to
do you
3 very
think?
effectively.
What do you think about the Octillery versus the Oranguru in this deck?
I was telling Natalie earlier, I think I fall somewhere in the middle. Like, the fact Oranguru is a basic, you can just slap it down. And, like, in those really important scenarios, like you're getting N to 2, N to 1, like, Oranguru is pretty good in those scenarios. But, you know, in, like, this part of the game where I'm trying to, like, draw a couple pieces of a combo, it's basically useless. So I'm just going to Max Potion here. I actually don't have a follow-up energy right now. But
and especially if you have a supporter-heavy hand,
yeah,
just
like,
cards that can't be burned.
Yeah, for sure. Like that Field Blower that I just Ultra Balled away, there's no tools on either side of the board. Like, even if I wanted to be, like, a little tricky and Field Blower my own tool just to burn the card, I couldn't do that. So, like, getting down for a Oranguru is sometimes a real challenge.
Right.
But what's interesting here is, like, not hitting into the pod, like, removes Acerola as an option. So it's kind of stuck here. It can Armor Press.
Yep.
But then it's got 3 energy on it.
I feel like
well.
I Crossing Cut.
Crossing Cut's usually pretty good into a Guardy, especially, like, delayed is not threatening.
I feel like I Crossing Cut, but I don't know what into.
Resource management.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you could go into resource management. Seems pretty good. Lele probably won't get knocked out. Like, it would take triple Secret Spring and a Choice Band.
I was thinking the Lele.
Lele also has 1 retreat. Which...
Right. And these lists don't have a lot of options for retreating other than Guzma.
There's 1 Float Stone.
1 Float Stone and then Guzma. I'll Crossing Cut, I think.
Okay.
He's on odd prizes. I mean, he's on even prizes. It could go either way, I guess.
So, like, if I KO Oranguru, I go to odd. Also, like, you could sneak in a resource management potentially if Oranguru lives.
Right.
I feel it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Go with your gut.
I think Lele is almost certainly not getting knocked out, but Oranguru, even if it gets knocked out, isn't a big deal.
Right.
Because that's putting me on the odd prizes now.
Right. I think in the off chance Lele gets knocked out, you, like, lose, though.
Right.
Right, for sure.
I think my hand is just odd, but I think I'll go with Oranguru.
Okay. So I'm gonna draw. Sure. Oh, Max Potion. Broken VAR.
There's one thing that I know about Guardy is that it can whip up a knockout out of nowhere.
Right.
And I have seen it.
Right. He does have 3 Guardy on board, so that's, like, the problem.
Right.
I'll just Guzma the pod. Bring it up front. And we'll instruct for 1.
And sure enough, it didn't matter.
And go on ahead. Oranguru will get me there eventually, I'm sure. one card by 1, I will burn them.
And what looked for a rocky start for Natalie.
Yeah, this is
starting to
definitely stabilizing, like whipping energy for those 2 turns. Like, I would have even taken, like, a quick Twilight.
Right.
Put those Max Potions back in. Like,
oh, for sure.
Trade 1.
Now she's got 2 Zoroarks online. Goodness. Never thought I'd see the day.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Trade 2.
Going 3rd in the matchup.
Yeah, the beverage. Oh, she's playing the beverage. All right.
I am using the beverage.
There, yeah, I like that.
There's that fellow.
Yeah. Within the beverage, then do a trade.
Yeah. Trade.
Okay.
I like it.
Armor Press.
Okay, so it's 130.
Fat Armor Press.
Yeah.
That's a fat Armor Press. All right.
Basically, you won't have any energy. It's basically the
Hasn't
move
seen
here.
any yet.
Yeah.
I'll Field Blower that. And I'll Sycamore.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. How many max potions is your list playing right now, Ryan?
I'm playing 3 right now. I always thought 4 was a little excessive, although like in a situation like this, 4 would be really nice.
Really good.
Right.
I'm gonna Parallel City.
Yep, we know which 2 we're going.
For sure.
No questions there.
I'm gonna Secret Spring. And I'm gonna Twilight GX.
Okay.
Alright.
So obviously max potion 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And I think I'll put the double colorless that I have recklessly removed from my deck. So that is 5 cards. That's 6. I think it's pretty good.
Twilight GX is such an
8.
insane attack.
Right.
Really. I mean, just 10 resources is part of what just carries Guardy as a successful
for sure.
archetype.
Twilight is insane. Like, it basically doubles the value of all your resources.
All
in
your
deck.
resources. It really makes Guardy a good long haul deck. I mean, you're really able to outlast your opponent in a lot of situations. Like, even though Riley is sacking 1 fairy energy and a Gardevoir in order to pull this off.
But he's already ahead.
He's already so ahead that it does not matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, like at a certain point, the Guardies get really difficult to continue to knock out.
Oh, for sure.
Cards in hand?
5.
Okay.
Sure. And what's cool is like the turn after you Twilight, like getting End or like you're most likely going to top deck some sort of card that you found useful enough to Twilight back into your deck. It's like, I've been in plenty of games playing against Gardevoir where they Twilighted like a couple Field Blowers, and then I was playing Garbodor and they top decked the Field Blower because they had now 2 more in their deck.
For sure.
So I'll draw 4.
Natalie is going to get the Armor Press knockout here, also taking your board position down to just 2 Gardevoir GX. Means that you cannot accelerate quite as many energy as you could before.
Right.
Can you still get the knockout on a Golisopod, though, with 3 energy? Is it possible?
It's definitely possible.
Okay.
For sure.
If you get the double Secret Spring, DCE, and Choice Band, is all that needed?
So with Armor Press, you need a total of 8, and it has 3 on it. So, just 1 Secret String, Choice Band. Yeah, so you need a double Secret String, Choice Band, DCE, I believe.
Okay. So the whole combo.
The whole combo.
The whole shebang there.
That's every piece of the shebang.
Yes.
Trade.
All right, there's 1.
4.
Okay.
And double total. 4 Rangaroo DC.
Woo.
And I will Armor Press.
Sick. All right.
Tough thing about this matchup too is if you do get a Guardy up and rolling with a ton of energy on it, just really isn't there. There's not
like
really
nothing
a way,
to respond
there's
to that.
not a way for this Golisopod deck to pump the brakes on you.
I mean, the Mewtwo, I guess, like Mewtwo can kind of poke it, which is cute, but like I don't think we were playing Mewtwo in this one.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
And even then, it really doesn't do a whole lot.
It doesn't do a whole lot.
It just kind of like it softens it up, and if they don't have a max potion, you can knock it out with the Golisopod.
But so that does feel a little.
They're regular Ultra Pros. Yeah.
Does feel a little overwhelming sometimes. Just that there's nothing to pump the brakes. It's not like every deck's got a card to pump the brakes on Buzzwole, you know, if they get up and rolling too quick. But not every deck's got an answer to Guardy right now.
Right, which is probably what makes it so strong right now.
Right, that's why players are taking another look at it as a competitive option.
1, I think 2, and 3. Get all those fairies back in my deck, because Lord knows I cannot draw them. So now I'm a little compromised. Situation has gotten a little compromising out here.
All right, so you're saying that the double fairy Choice Band DCE is like
not in there?
It's physically impossible.
It's physically impossible.
So I'm just gonna DCE here and instruct. And interesting.
So we're playing the long haul here.
I'm gonna Ultra Ball.
Okay.
And I like this play from Riley here. I mean,
me too.
At this point, he is not interested in playing this end at all. Right. He knows that
I have 2 trades.
He can instruct. Exactly. So I think if Natalie, I mean, weirdly, it's like decent for her to take out the Oranguru right now, because Riley is going down to a 0-card hand.
I am considering it.
You know, it's a little bit of a greedy play if you top decks a supporter, but also like knocking out 2 more GXs on Natalie's part is tough. She knows his deck is full of max potions, so it puts her in a position where she can knock out 1 GX and then a Ralts or an Oranguru for game, something like that. I don't know what your Guzma situation's like, but it is an option. It's at least something that's got to cross the mind. I haven't really used any of them. Yeah.
I've got them all.
Something that's got to cross the mind here.
Trade.
Okay.
Busted.
The one thing is that Guzma and the Oranguru, if I do draw a supporter, you have to first impression the Oranguru so you don't get the armor press damage reduction.
Right.
That is true.
Can I see your discard?
Yeah.
I still feel like just the option of
the option is good.
I might do it.
I think it probably is at the point where you're at, knowing his resources left in deck.
He's got a big fat deck too. I mean,
he just threw a bunch of stuff in there. And if you could kind of just banana tailpipe this, that's what
we're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me have the...
Because hitting into that active Guardy is playing his game.
Right.
He's got no energy on it.
You know, and I also have to, unless I get my choice bands, I have to double first impression it too to knock it out, which is a real pain.
Right.
And usually he's not trying to poke me, he's just trying to knock me out.
Right.
So I'll first impression.
Sure. So now you've put him in a spot where now he's playing your game.
I'll pass.
Okay. So you're saying that's pretty good. Now your board position is very stable. Okay, we got trades, we got options.
I wish you knew what a fairy energy looked like.
Right. So I think I Guzma the Ralts.
Yeah, you definitely Guzma the Ralts.
If you could Guzma the Ralts right now, for sure.
I'll trade.
Yeah. Busted.
They're all in there. It's like I haven't used one until last turn.
I really like this line of play here.
For sure.
Yeah.
Armor press.
Yeah. I'll pass. Maybe a little too greedy to go for the Ralts there.
Maybe, like, I saw it, like, I liked it when I saw it. I thought, like, either way, ending yourself to 4 is not, like, the best.
Right.
You know, if it buffs out, it's your ideal play.
Right, yeah, it's definitely taking a gamble there.
Yeah.
First impression.
Sure. I will draw.
Now, we pretty much try to just wear him out from... like a Lysabite, and that's what this deck does. It's just tries to wear decks out.
I have to pass.
With resources.
Yeah,
I don't believe I need it, do I? I just retreat. And first
you can retreat. Yeah. Yep.
All right, we got there.
Oh, there it is.
There they are.
Oh, no.
Now, I'm interested, Riley. How many fairy energy is that list playing right now? Is it the 7?
It's either... I think it's 8.
I think it's 8.
Is it the 8?
We were looking at it earlier, and it was 8.
I saw 2 all game.
I think it is the 8, and that's... I have run into that problem more than once with Guardy.
Oh, for sure.
Running dry on fairy energy. And I think with the Oranguru also as your draw option, it's like I'm only running 8 fairy energy. And I can only refresh
That's the problem
my hand
I run
to 3.
into. Right. That's the problem I run into sometimes.
Exactly.
Sure.
You know, you do, to make up for it, I feel like you play a lot of max potion. So
the idea is like you can outlast decks just like Glisspot Zora can. Like,
right.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think not getting a Glade out also hurt that game too.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, going for all those Guardies was probably the move, but it also ended up.
Overall, Guardy I think is a stronger board presence than Gallade, but you need to have the fairy energies to complement having a Guardy out in the first place. You need to have multiple of them.
What's the point of having 3 Guardy if you're not dropping fairy? If you're not doing the what's its acceleration?
Secret
called?
Spring.
Secret Spring. If you're not doing Secret Spring, what's the point?
There's no point.
There's no point. So that was
you just got a bunch of big boys on the field.
It was a good game though. Make sure to follow both Riley and Natalie on Twitter. Riley at
Smiles with Riles on Twitter.
And on Twitch, he is Munner. We'll
put all that in the description.
He's been tweeting. He's been streaming a lot lately. So shout out to Riley for some awesome streams. And then Natalie at Natakazam. Those links are in the description as well. And if you're interested in these super stoked playmats, beautiful artwork that we are playing on, you can check those out in the Etsy store in the description below. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. Make sure to let us know what you think of these tabletop gameplays in the comments below. Peace.